Alright, hello everyone, R6004 here with part 2 of our Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time we kind of just got started. I got our little mudkip named Duke, as you can see in the right, and today we'll be continuing our journey. So first, I will quickly show you. I did a little bit of training off screen, nothing significant, but I got Buff, Jet, and Folly up to level 5, and Duke up to level 8. As a reminder, our level limit is 15, so we still got a lot of room to grow before our first gym leader. Also, it looks like Zigzagoon picked up an item for us, so let's see what we got. A full restore from Zigzagoon! Holy crap, we got a level 5 Zigzagoon full restore. Wait, that's insane. I didn't know it was possible. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that will be very useful eventually, but in the meantime, we can just keep moving on. Why don't we have Jet take the lead, and let's fight this bug trainer guy. Alright, it's me, taking on with my bug Pokemon. Excellent. So as I said last time, this is my first time doing a Nuzlocke, so I'm not, super sure on how everything works, and it's possible I'm simply just going to forget. I'm just going to use Howl to set up quickly, because Wurmple's only going to be able to, string shot me or something. It's pretty weak. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, that tackle did 3. That's not really much. Yeah, I'm not sure, how everything works, and I will almost certainly forget a rule or forget an encounter or something like that, and I definitely see that happening, but whatever. Alright, yeah, Wurmple attacked, miss, yeah. Oh, me too, wow. I just had a class on probability, and I'm pretty sure the chance of that happening was 2.5%, so, yeah, okay, so 5% that Wurmple misses times 5% that I miss. No, that's 0.25%, right? Yeah, okay. I can't math. Oh my god, again? Alright, yeah, this is ridiculous, but whatever, it looks like we're finally making our way. I didn't see how many Pokemon this guy has, but okay, he has 2. Alright, let's just finish it off then. So, I was training on whatever route this is, I think Route 102, and there's actually a 4% chance you can get Ralts. Of course, we missed it, and I believe our encounter was Wurmple, which is, it's still going to work fine for our team, and there are some benefits to having Wurmple later on. But I found it funny that when I was training, the very first encounter I ran into was actually a Ralts, which was pretty sad. I was just doing my training in that top right corner of Route 102, and I got a Ralts, and I was pretty salty that I didn't get it on stream, but it happens. Alright, so if I have any potions, I might just heal up. Use that full restore on Jet. Alright, let's keep moving. I don't know if this guy wants to fight us. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, you guys just having a bad day, I guess. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna be running into lots of Wurmple and stuff. Actually, there's some pretty interesting stuff on, this route, so I will fight this train. I'll just come to that, so I have to wait. There are Lotad, which level 4 you can catch them. They're not very useful. The only move that they know is Astonish, and it was pretty nice. I could use my Zigzagoon to take down Lotad because, well, Astonish doesn't affect him. Oh, nice crit. There are actually a lot of more fun options in Pokemon Emerald. So Emerald, or I guess in Pokemon Ruby, you can get a Seedot on this route, which is really nice. A Seedot evolves into Nuzleaf, which, as you might expect, is the whole idea of the Nuzlocke is based off of Nuzleaf. It was this comic that some guy wrote about a Pokemon run that he did, and Nuzleaf was his partner. And you can also get Surskit, which I don't think is very powerful in this generation. I know they buffed it in Gen 6 or Gen 7, gave it about 40 stats or something all around. It's not super useful, but it is a water type, and if you don't start out, if you start out with Torchic, a water type might be helpful for, your first gym. Alright, let's also pick up these berries, Oran berries. So berries are actually super useful because they circumvent the item, the 3 item limit requirement. So, I can only use 3 potions or 3 revives or whatever in battle. Or actually, I can't use a revive because the Pokemon is dead, but I can use 3 potions and full restores and things like that. I'm just gonna bring out Spin Buff, but you can actually give your Pokemon held items. So I can give my Pokemon an Oran Berry, and it'll automatically trigger if my Pokemon's HP gets too low. So yeah, it's a really useful berries, especially against people like the third gym leader Watson, who will paralyze your Pokemon occasionally. Yeah, it can get pretty frustrating, so alright, I'll just tackle these guys to oblivion. So if you have like the berry, I forget the name of the berry, but if you have the corresponding berry which heals your paralysis, it'll help you like right when you get paralyzed. Let's just finish this guy off. So yeah, held items, berries, and also just other, regular held items in general. So, for example, early on you might get the Mystic Water, which buffs up all your water moves. So, I'd be giving that to Duke. That'll be pretty useful. Wow, Tackle's missing a lot today. Some weird RNG, but... Oh, I shouldn't say RNG. Well, RNG itself is like... it's like the random number generator. It's just the term people use to talk about luck. Oh man. Alright, these growls are getting kind of annoying, but I mean... We should be able to take this out, no big problem. Yeah, there's another miss from Tackle. Interesting. Alright, so how much XP do we get? 51. Alright, that's pretty good, so... End up furthering your career, I suppose so. Now, one thing, what some people play with Nuzlockes is you cannot deposit Pokemon in the PC, which means, you're stuck with like the first 6 Pokemon you catch until one of them dies, and then from there you can, take guys from your PC. I will not be playing with that rule. I know that is a pretty popular rule, but, like, I think that I have enough, challenges. I have enough difficulty in the run, with like level limits and limited items and things like that. So I'm probably not going to be playing with that. That being said, I'm going to keep, our current guys in our party pretty much as long as I can. I mean, I see no reason to not, but alright, yeah, I'm not sure if these guys necessarily tell you anything useful. Wow. That sounds like the opening to one of the anime songs, but I can't quite place it. Anyways, let's head into the gym and meet our father, who is very, very difficult in this game, and I'm definitely not looking forward to that fight. Great news, I look forward to it. And here's Wally. Excellent. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. I actually really like Wally in this game. I think was an interesting idea. Kind of like an additional rival, because before this game, like, you only had one rival, right? Like in the first game, you only had Gary or Blue, and in the second game, you only had Silver. And then this game kind of has like the other gender character, and it has Wally. And I think it's there's like a nice transformation to Wally that you'll see throughout the game. I think that it was expanded pretty well in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game, and yeah, like the whole kind of what they did with Wally, it's really awesome. And of course, I don't want to spoil anything, but he gets a lot more character development than he does in this game. I mean, he gets like a decent amount of character development in this game, but he gets his own theme and all that stuff in the new game. It's really cool. Anyway, so Wally's gonna teach us how to catch Pokemon, I guess, although I mean, I'd hope that we know how to at this point. And of course he gets a Ralts, which I'm super jealous of, but that's okay. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna have to sit here and watch this interesting fight. I've always wondered though, is this fight scripted, or is it possible for someone to get a critical and like knock out Ralts? I've seen some weird things happen. Like I've seen someone get a shiny Ralts, on this fight, or like have Wally catch a shiny Ralts. I cannot remember though if like that shininess persisted throughout the game, like when you encounter Wally next. Spoilers: you will encounter him at some point in the game, and you'll see his Pokemon. But I just remember, so in Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, like a similar kind of fight, as in like a scripted fight, happens, towards the beginning of the game. And I've heard stories about how this one can actually like, that fight can prolong more than you might expect with like critical hits and like things like that. Even though like obviously that fight was designated for like Ardos to beat Zook, it's it happens like very early in the game. Alright, so I guess I get to be thanked, although I didn't really do much, but classic Pokemon logic, that's fine. And Dad says that we are not allowed to challenge him so far. Yeah, we gotta fight Roxanne. There you go. Yep. And trust me, I do not want to challenge Norman right now. Like, that would end disastrously, if that's a word. Alright, anyway, so we get a new encounter here. And I'm actually pretty optimistic, because I know that we've already knocked out, like, we already have a Warp Ball, we already have Puchion, we already have Zigzagoon, so it's highly likely that we'll get some unique stuff. So, remember, we get 5 chances to get something new. Alright, so we have failed chance 1. And, oops, let's just run. Alright. Chance 2. Alright, it's another Zigzagoon. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Now, one thing in this game is, if I remember correctly, the routes are... So there's a south portion of this route, and there's a north portion of this route, you know, above Petalburg Forest. In this game, they have the same encounters, but in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they have different encounters. So, unfortunately, we are, you know, getting pretty unlucky with our encounters. That's 3 dupes. Hopefully, we can get something. Things are not looking good. Maybe I'll wait on that encounter. I mean, I can't really do much to avoid it now, but alright, does this person want to fight us? Yeah, Mr. Bryan, he'll become important later. Alright, we can fight these trainers. I may just fight them off screen. Well, actually, no, these trainers are somewhat competitive, so that, you know, there's like a... Oh, I guess this guy doesn't want to fight. There's actually a chance that I'm gonna faint to one of these guys. Right, I don't know if this guy wants to fight. Alright, yeah, he does. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. You know, actually, I think right now animations are off. Oh yeah, there's a C-Dot. You can't get him in Sapphire, you can only get him in Ruby and Emerald, but... Tackle missed again, man. Yeah, I think animations are off. Oh, okay, this is not good. Alright. Harden. Alright. Yeah, alright, it's time to start tail whipping, I think. Okay, now it looks like animations. Yeah, okay, animations are off. I got thrown off because it actually shows like the stat lowering, you know, that little like green. Alright, yeah, it's using Bide, so I'm just gonna start tail whipping him until he wastes his Bide. Yeah, Bide is a very scary move. Like, Bide is like a Nuzlocke ruiner, pretty much, because of just like, alright. You know, if you're not like paying attention, and like, I mean, what Bide does is you attack it and it stores energy, and then it releases the energy and like hits you with like, you know, power equal to what you attacked it with. So if you're not careful, of course, you can get hit for a lot. It's kind of like counter. It's kind of like... Alright, if tackle does not miss, we should be good. Alright, we're good. It's kind of like counter. It's kind of like mirror coat. Not quite, but very similar. Alright, that's some pretty healthy XP. Oh, that's a level 8 Talos, so it may be prudent to switch out. Now, of course, Talos' stats are not incredibly high, but we should definitely be careful. Alright, yeah, that did... What's 22 minus 14? 8? Growl. We should be good. Talos is pretty fast, though, so we should be careful about that. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, it's definitely time to switch out. So we're just probably going to head over to Duke and let Duke take care of things. I feel like Nuzlocke kind of make like every single battle, you know, like really stressful, and you really got to pay attention, otherwise you're gonna be burned. Oh god. Okay, so quick attack to 13. Okay, don't use Mud Slap, that would be dumb. So okay, he's just growling. Alright, we should be safe. Okay, as long as tackle doesn't miss. Okay, man, yeah, you gotta really be careful. Like, one Taylor can take out, you know, your whole team if you're not careful. Alright, so we're going to go back and heal now. That person doesn't want to fight, right? Okay. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to fight every single trainer in this run. I want to fight, you know, more trainers. I've always... I guess when I was really young, I would skip every single trainer I could, and then I was like, you know, what's the point of Pokemon if I'm just trying to like minimize the time I'm battling, right? So it's like someone said about golf. Like, the whole point of golf is to play as little golf as possible, which I thought was funny. But anyways, I always try to you know, go for those extra challenges, go for those battles. And we're actually going to switch Jet into the lead. Now, The, oh, looks like Buff picked up another item. Full heal. Wow, these are some pretty solid items. I mean, I don't think it's very high, especially with the pretty low-level Zigzagoon, the chances of getting that. Yeah, let's get some of these berries. Man, berries are super useful. I should be planting berries. I'll probably get around to that eventually, but I don't know. Alright, Pecha berries. Excellent. Pecha, I believe, is for poison. I'm not sure. Alright, so this is Rich Boy Winston. He has level 7 Zigzagoon. That is something I know. Yeah, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. That is something he's very famous for. Rich Boy Winston. He does give a lot of money, though. He also uses a full restore on his Zigzagoon. Maybe his Zigzagoon, you know, picked it up from somewhere. Alright, Growl. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Let's see how much. Maybe let's try Howl. Alright, let's see how much he does. Alright, 5. Okay, we can do 5. Maybe let's try another Howl. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, there's a Growl. So I guess that kind of wasted my time with the Howls, but I mean, what can you do, you know? Ah, there's another Growl. Alright. Yeah, I wish Poochyena had, you know, one of those attack lowering moves. This can be really useful early game. But no matter. I think it's just time for us to switch. Let's bring out Duke. It's always nice having a starter that's pretty high leveled, so, you know, if things go bad in one of these early level fights, you can just switch out. Again, though, we can't have it too high level. I want to keep it under 15 because 15 is going to be our first level limit. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good damage. Yep, there's his full restore. So good old Rich Boy Winston. But that's okay. I think we'll be just fine in this fight. One thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned last episode. I think I did, but we will be using the experience share in this game. The reason is it just helps, you know, helps us so I don't have to sit for like hours and grind on like low level Pokemon and things like that. You know, it's just, I think grinding does take out some of the fun of the game. While it is very important for Nuzlocks, I mean, if it's not fun, then I wouldn't do it. So I think having the experience share is not that big of a deal, and I'll be using it. All right, there we go. Why couldn't I win? Guess money doesn't buy you everything. Although it pretty much does, I think. Alright, anyways, let's go back and heal. Pokemon centers are your friend, man. Honestly. But actually, at this point, so we are going into the forest next. And we'll do a little bit of the forest before we call it a day. And so we, you know, they say whenever you go into a forest, there are lots of like poison types around that are like poisoning you, all that kind of stuff. You have to be really careful. Thankfully there's no Weedle in this game, but some people can learn Poison Sting. So it is always, first you can buy a little bit of Pokeballs, maybe like 3. Because we do get an encounter in the woods. Let's get some potions. Unfortunately it doesn't tell you how many you have right now, but that's fine. And they say to get 10 antidotes. Super important. Alright. I don't think I need any repels. I mean, I'm not like too worried about wild Pokemon or anything like that. So if you remember, we have 4 dupes on Route 104, so we have 1 left. To be a little bit superstitious, I'm going to wait for the other side of Route 104 and see if we can get something. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. That's fine. No big deal. Alright, so we're in Petalburg Woods. Now this way, I believe, doesn't have anything. Maybe this guy wants to fight. Alright, let's see if what are Petalwoods? Okay, Petalburg Woods. Alright, so I gotta keep some track. We have 4 dupes on Route 103, or Route 104, I guess. And, alright, yeah, this guy looks like he doesn't want to fight. Oh yeah, there's like hidden items and stuff. Hey, it's a potion, nice. And we have 1 dupe here in Petalburg Woods. It's fine, no big deal. Alright, our second chance. Ooh, a Silcoon. Now this is an interesting case, because I did say that dupes apply to evolutionary cause, but I don't know if our Caterpie is going to be a Silcoon or a Cascoon. So I guess this is one of those like weird situations. I am just going to pass and say run. You know, our Wurmple may be a Cascoon, and in that case we just missed an encounter, but no, it's fine. I'll just say that that's a dupe. So that'll be dupe number 2. looks like we have this bug guy. Oh, alright, this is the guy with like a lot of stuff. So we should use this guy to train some of our weaker Pokemon. Oh my god, this freaking Wurmple crit on tackle, man. Oh, come on. What am I missing? Alright, yeah, this is just annoying. That's fine. We'll finish this guy off, and we'll probably switch to a buff. Alright, nice string shot missed, finally. Alright, yeah, let's switch to buff, and get buff some experience. I do plan on keeping a Zigzagoon for as long as I can. Not only do Zigzagoons make great HM slaves lining, but I mean, they're like pretty good Pokemon in their own right. I mean, nothing too shabby at all. Definitely not like a, I don't know, like a Bidoof, I guess. Alright, I suppose Bidoofs do have their own uses. And I see that tackle took out half of Wimple's HP though. Alright, yeah, so that'll just be a case of mashing the A button, and I guess it's always nice to grind a little bit, take down this guy. Alright, so 3 down, 3 to go. Not bad, not bad. Oh my god. Man, yeah, it feels like tackle is definitely missing like way more than shit. I'm curious, I might go in post and count up how many times tackle is missed. I always hate to see that kind of stuff happen. But I mean, at least it's like, early game when like misses are like not that consequential. I mean, we always have like, we're way over leveled and we have potions and everything, so we should be fine. Oh well. Still kind of frustrating though. Excellent. And one more. Maybe we will climb. I guess we are definitely going to climb to level 8. Which is a pretty comforting thought, admittedly. That means buff is actually going to be... Oh, nice crit. Excellent. Finally. Alright. So I'm probably going to switch back. Maybe I'll lead a little bit with Duke. Yeah, I think Folly's just going to kind of chill in our party. I'm not really too keen on the evolution line. It happens. Alright, I guess we're keeping Jet out in the lead. Alright, so this is encounter number 3. And it is a Slakoth! Excellent! Oh my god, wow, I didn't even expect this to happen. Yeah, Slakoth is actually a really awesome Pokemon. Alright, and see, him as a level 5 did 5 damage with Scratch. Like, alright, yeah, and he has Yawn. Wow, alright. Okay, alright. Tossing Pokeballs now. I'm not taking any risk. Yeah, I would definitely love to have a Slakoth on our team. I have no idea what to name this guy, too. Alright, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Excellent, we got a Slakoth. That's data was added to the Pokedex. Ah, I got it. Alright, so Slakoth's heart beats just once a minute. Yeah. So, Slakoth's ability is that, yes, we'll be given a nickname. Oh, no! Did I hit... Oh, I accidentally hit B. Oh, that's fine. We'll just give the nickname. I think once we get to Verdanturf Town, we'll give Slakoth a nickname. We'll give it an informal nickname, and we will be naming it Chocolate. So, of course, it is not named Chocolate yet, but it will be named Chocolate soon. That's fine. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hit B there. Alright, let's switch. And I'm actually very excited to use Slakoth, so... Slakoth's special ability, as I was saying earlier, is every other turn it does not attack. But in, to make up for that, it has insane stats. Like beyond legendary. Not beyond legendary, but like, on par with legendary Pokemon stats. Like, some of those stats are insanely good, especially on its final evolution, Slaking. So I'm actually very happy to have caught a Slakoth here. But anyways, this is our first encounter with Team Aqua, who's like the the big baddies of the game. No biggie. It is a Puchion, so we should be careful. Actually, I want to check something. So, how much power does Mudslap do? Okay, it's 20. All right, so yeah, we're probably just good tackling. because we don't get same type attack bonus or stab for Mud Slap until we evolve into a Marshtomp, so Tackle is probably just our best. Oh, Sand Attack! Are you kidding me? Okay, this is gonna be a long fight, dude. Oh yeah, alright, the misses are already starting, man. Wow, keep Sand Attacking. Alright, yeah, let's switch. Actually, I'm a little bit scared because, you know, my guys aren't super healthy right now, but you know, that's fine. I think we'll be fine. Alright, Howl. Okay, that is pretty scary, admittedly, but you know, we're gonna go with it. Tackle. Okay, that did a decent amount. Okay, alright, his tackle missed. Alright, I'm feeling really confident now. Good stuff, Buff. Alright, that's at 7. So as long as this doesn't critical, we should be good. Howl, okay. Alright, so I'm thinking if his first tackle did 7, okay, I'm gonna use tackle. And there's a 5% chance it misses. I'm willing to take that risk. And if it misses and then he criticals, then we're screwed. But otherwise we should be fine. Because I don't think that even with 2 howls, his tackle shouldn't do 7, so... Alright, yeah, okay, alright. Great work, Buff. Like, super scary, man, but I think we should be good. You're kidding me, you're tough. You know it. Alright, got some nerve. Wow, thanks for telling us that you're after something in Rustboro. Alright, we got a Great Ball, excellent. That's gonna be pretty useful in the future. Yeah, okay, I guess gotta go to Rustboro to advance the story. That's always convenient. I'm gonna switch. Okay, looks like Duke is in the lead. That's useful. Does this guy want to fight? Pokemon. Yeah. Alright. So we already got our encounter here, so this Pokemon. Oh! A Tailo! Man, I would have loved a Tailo. But, I mean, Slackots is really cool too, but Tailo is also, you know, a special place in my heart. I mean, we'll just fight this guy. So my experience with this game, I bought this game, I mean, not I, like, you know, my older brother, my parents, bought this game. Ooh, Nincada Ninsada, that's a pretty good Pokemon. Many, many years ago. I would estimate about 2004 or 2005. The reason is we bought our Game Boy Advance, and, you know, this is our... Oh, wait, this guy's using Leech Life. We better get out of here, right? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, I think he just criticaled that first one. Yeah, looks like this is gonna be long. Oh my god, okay. Maybe one more tackle and then we're getting out of here. Harden. You're kidding me. Alright, maybe one more. So, we got our Game Boy Advance. I was, you know, of course, like, extremely young, but, you know, we got our Game Boy Advance, and, actually I should just use the potion, whatever. And we got this game alongside with it, and, you know, this game, basically the first video game I've ever played, besides some PC games, or I guess the first console game, if you will, I've ever played, and boy is it a good game. And shortly after that we got Pokemon Emerald, and then shortly after that we got Pokemon Fire Red, and then I got Leaf Green for my own, because when I say we, I mean, you know, my brother and I would share games, or I'd just sit there and watch over his shoulder, of course, you know, as all little siblings do. I'm pretty sure every single little sibling can relate to, you know, to that experience, but that's okay. So I think we should growl. So we've used one healing item. Yeah, we're gonna play this super safe because I do not want to die to this guy. Alright. I think we should be safe now, so... Harden. That's so annoying, but it's fine. And, yeah, I ended up getting Leaf Green on my own. Like, my actual... Oh, that was the first, I think, Pokemon game. Or no, that's the second. I got Pokemon Diamond, you know, near release. And that was probably the first one I'd ever owned, you know, for myself. Because I think by the time Pokemon Diamond came out, my brother entered the phase where, like, Pokemon wasn't cool anymore, and, you know, he didn't play Pokemon after Generation 3, but I stuck with Pokemon Diamond, and, you know, that's another one of my favorites. Okay, alright, I just want to get out of here, man. Alright, yeah, Zigzagoon. I believe I'm... Okay, yeah, I don't like that sound, but... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna heal up Duke. We're gonna hopefully get an encounter, and so you see at the top left, this is Route 104, indeed, so let's try to get our encounter in this patch of grass, this lucky patch of grass. I got a potion, excellent. And we got a warp ball, so unfortunately we did not get an encounter for Route 104. That's tragic. There was like a chance that we could get a Tail or like a Wingull or something like that, but that's okay. I mean, I'm sure we'll have many more opportunities to get those Pokemon, and others too, so with that, I'm going to collect these berries, and we'll be ending off the episode. So thank you everyone for joining me. Next time we will... First I'm going to go heal. I'll probably train a little bit off screen. And next time we will continue on our way to Rustboro City and I guess investigate Team Aqua if you guys don't already know the plot of this game. So yeah, see you guys later.